Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, please make sure you go ahead and slap that like button because it helps support my channel. And also make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any of my future upcoming videos. Today we are doing The Crown 4 and 5, right? I have it, yeah. Yep, 4 and 5, because here's the thing, you guys know I'm all here for this. I love the show, I really do, but I really just love the Diana in this particular season, and there wasn't a lot of it in 4 and there wasn't a lot of it in 5, but I am going to go ahead and give my review and reaction of those two episodes, and then continue on to if the next episode's full and juicy with Diana, I'll do a full episode for that one. But, so in the episode 4, it was the favorites episode. It was definitely an episode about children and mothers, and just like how they grow with one another and grow away from each other, and it was very interesting. Like it's not like my favorite thing about the show right now because I love the Diana storyline, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't very much interested to see how they all were just entitled in their own way, and it was like you knew that it would be this way, but you didn't know how nasty it would be. You know, some of the things that they said just really like showed how you know, how kind of stuck up that the kids can be. And it was refreshing to see that the queen was also taken aback by some of the things that she heard or saw the kids do. Like, I would be gasped and she would gasp with me, and I thought that was interesting because she was shocked by her own children's behavior, and it made her kind of ponder, like, was it her fault? Did she mess up in some way parenting? And I, you know, as someone who's not a parent or anything like that, I just thought it was such an interesting take on, like, life and just like thoughts and just like what you think about your children, and then the whole favorites game, and then the fact that Margaret Thatcher also had that same storyline going on with her kids. I just thought that was so interesting just to watch them kind of like live more kind of like dramatic in family moments. That's what these were more than anything. I feel like this was showing us something that we wouldn't have seen on the news or we wouldn't have seen on the tabloids. So it's very interesting to see, like, you know, how different families react with one another, and how they do different things, and really grow from one another, and how they become who they are based on how their parents raised them. And you forget that with her being the Queen of England, it's like, oh, she's a mother. Like, she has regular parental things to do too, other than her queen obligations. So it was very, very interesting. So it's not that I didn't like the episode, I just love the Diana stuff more, but it was a good episode. I did love getting to know all the children. I would say out of all the kids, my favorite was Anne, but like I said, they all had like this different level of entitlement, but Anne, she had less of it than the rest of the boys, but hers was more of like an emotional entitlement. It was very much, you know, like some of the things that she said, I was just like, I don't know. But when I put her in line with the rest of them, I definitely like her more than the rest of the boys. The boys were definitely just very entitled, very a little bit bratty, you know. So, but we move on to that next episode of 5, and this was a whole, like, invasion episode. And if you guys don't mind clearing up in the comments down for me below, because I was, like, watching, but I also just didn't get it. Like, he got in there, but what did he tell her exactly? Like, what was the point of him breaking in there? What was so important that he had to tell her? And did any of that go into effect with the future of the UK? Like, did he say anything along those lines that would like change the future, or was he really just like mentally crazy or unstable? Because at the end of the episode it said they put him in the mental facility, so I wasn't sure if, like, you know, if that was like who he was, if he was a mentally ill person, or if he went in there for a purpose and actually changed the future of England. But that was an interesting episode. Her reaction to him being in the room was definitely very real. Like, I feel like that's how the Queen would have reacted. Is it true? Like, did anyone who's watching this video, was anyone in England at that time? And, like, was it really on the news like that? And was it real? Like, if anyone has any information about that, I would love to know. Like, I think that would be so cool if someone lived in England and grew up at that time and commented on this video. that would be amazing. By the way, guys, if you're new to my channel, please slap that like button. It really helps support me. And also make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of my future reactions of The Crown and other shows and music reactions and a lot of other fun stuff. But yeah, if anyone was there that during that time, during the break-in of the palace, I need to know, because also, like, did that change the future of, like, of safety protocols forever? And like hello, like, you got in, they said that he got in twice? Is that true? And what changed after that for safety mechanisms and like alarm systems? Like, did they add like 4 gates? Because it really seemed like he just jumped like 1 gate and he was there. Like, what did they change about the scenery of the palace after that invasion? Like, what happened? And like, did anything he say to the queen change her mind about any of the decisions she was making for the country at that time too? I would love to like hear from like real people who were there at that time, if they can like tell me like what that was like. I don't know, that just seems so interesting to me. I would love that. But let me know in the comments down below what your favorite part about this episode was, whether it be the invasion episode or the favorites episode with the mother thing, with the mother children comparisons. Like I said, I'm not like bashing the episodes. They were both good. I'm just throwing them together in one little review because I have so much to say about Diana, and I'm here based off of like that for her storyline, really. But also I am invested in all the characters in the show in total, but more so her storyline. But thank you guys so much for being here. Please slap that like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.